Good morning and welcome back to Winning Bet Picks. My name is Gio and I'm here alongside Luca. And today we'll be previewing and predicting La Liga's matchup in the afternoon between Cadiz and Barcelona. How are you doing today, Luca?
I'm well. How are you, Jill?
Very well after that nice win last night between the Berlin Derby with Hertha Berlin winning 3-1 against Union Berlin. We had both teams to score in that game. So far it's been a positive week, and we're definitely going to be looking to continue along those lines. We got an interesting one today. Of course, turning our heads towards the La Liga, we got Cadiz against Barcelona. Cadiz currently ahead of Barcelona in the standings. Of course, they played two games more than Barcelona, but for a newly promoted team, it is pretty interesting how they're already in sixth place. Their form has been a bit shaky as of late, of course, picking up two losses and one draw in their last three games. But besides Real Sociedad, that are currently the league leaders in La Liga, I think Cadiz is definitely one of the stories of the season so far. Um, Now, it all remains to see. Of course, the season is super young, and it all remains to see how they plan out the rest of the season. Usually, from what I've noticed, a lot of promoted teams, not just in the Liga, kind of give a punch when they start the league and then slowly drip in form as you would expect later on into the season. Um, Luca, Luca, this team has definitely been, like I said, one of the stories of the season. But can they hold this Barcelona side that looks rejuvenated in their last few games?
Definitely one of the stories of the early season, is because these side reminds me so much of the Union Berlin side we covered yesterday. Relative newcomers in the league find themselves in sixth place. Do I think they'll finish in sixth by the end of the season? I don't see it happening. This may just be these results may just be coming from an easier schedule, or perhaps the fact that they played 11 games while most of the teams in the Liga have played 9 or 10. The highlight of the season for them, though, definitely has to be a 1-0 win to Madrid. And I cannot imagine pulling the double over Barca and Madrid. It would just be too much to believe for this team.
Yeah, definitely too much of a storyline that I think that would be. And looking at the odds, the bookies are obviously giving Barcelona heavy favorites. You can find them around 1.31. And if you're looking for an upset win, well, you're definitely going to have a great Saturday if Cadiz pull it off. They're giving them almost around 9.35 at this moment, depending on the bookie you're with. Barcelona, on the other end, Luca, has been finally playing better, rejuvenated, I guess you could say, in the last couple of games after a disastrous start in the league, especially. And we've seen them really picking up convincing wins lately against Dynamo Kiev and Ferencváros in the Champions League, as well as Osasuna. In La Liga, they picked up a span of 11 goals in those three games and zero conceded. I think obviously when you speak about Barcelona, you're looking at goals. These guys are capable of scoring goals, and it's not only Messi, as many would suggest, but you got players like Griezmann, Fati. Of course, he's not going to be playing today because of an injury, but they got a lot of options out there that can definitely put the ball in the back of the net. And I think more importantly is that they kept a clean sheet in their last three games. The same couldn't have been said early on in the season when they were just conceding goals galore, if you remember that, Luca. Now,
Yeah.
these sort of games are always games that they can either go one way or another. What I mean by that is you can have a newly promoted team playing at home, not willing to risk as much, maybe park the bus and, hope for an eventual counterattack to get that goal that will magically win up the game. Can we expect a similar sort of performance today from Cadiz, or will Barcelona continue on their recent form and just pile up the goals on this side?
Yes, I think your expectation of seeing a Cadiz side who are going to look to park the bus is very accurate. If we look at their offensive stats, shots per game, goals per game, all the important ones offensively, they rank below half of the table. Meanwhile, their defensive stats are, top five. They're third in Liga with 5 clean sheets. So I really think they're going to try to park the bus and try to frustrate this Barcelona offense and ask them to break them down. But on the flip side, I think Barcelona will be prepared for this. They are used to this. They are used to facing teams that say, come and break us down, and they don't struggle offensively. Most shots on target per match in the Liga. Barcelona has most goals per match as well, with 2.1. They do have the offensive players to play this way, and people are quick, to state that this Barcelona team is in shambles. I don't think that's the case too much. They made a great signing with Serginho Dest. He looks to fit in right away. Um, we've seen the youngster Mingueza slot in at center back with all these injuries, and he's performed well alongside Lenglet. So I don't think this team is in as much disarray as people like to think, and I think we could expect a solid performance here before, of course, their Champions League clash against Juventus during the week.
And I was just gonna get to that. An interesting, an important game against Juventus coming up next week. It'll be to see how Barcelona, come up in this game and see what sort of performance they're gonna put in. Are they gonna, go all out, or are they gonna, slow it down after picking maybe a couple of goals? It is a tough one to call here in regards to that, but with all the quality that this Barcelona side has and them trailing the league leaders Real Sociedad by 10 points, and yes, you heard that, 10 points at the moment, you got to expect Barcelona to come out and get a convincing win here. I just can't see them trailing behind too long in the 6th, 7th place region. Of course, we're not used to Barcelona being in that sort of position in the standings, so definitely look out for them to come out with some important wins in the next couple of games. And Cadiz, I don't think they have the quality really to pull an upset here. Yes, like you mentioned, they did get a very good win against Madrid earlier on, which was a shock to many. But they don't have many goal scorers besides Alvaro Negredo, which I think he's pretty much the man that they'll be looking towards to today to bang in a couple. But once again, he's definitely going to need amazing support from his teammates if they are to get on the score sheet today. Overall, guys, in terms of the prediction, obviously a Barcelona win is very low in terms of odds, so we will have to do it in a combo bet. What we're doing here is that we're adding the over 2.5 goals to Barcelona win. I got this around two times last night, and the odds have already dropped to around 180. I'm expecting them to drop even more by game time, especially when they do announce the lineups. But I do see here Barcelona continuing their stride of good form and picking up another solid win. Cadiz, maybe they could score, maybe not. They are a random team that could maybe bang one in here and there. It all really depends on how this Barcelona side also shows up defensively. So for today's free pick, we got Barcelona win plus the over 2.5 in a combo bet. Let us know in the comment section, guys, what you think about this pick. Are you tailing it or are you fading it? Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Without further ado, good luck with your bets and have a great day.